So I had a question that that came across on Twitter, another one of my Twitter conversations, and I wanted to. We honestly don't know if they're real or fake, but it was an interesting conversation. Behold the entitlement generation, and these are responses to someone posting a hiring in Asheville, North Carolina, and getting some of the conversations he's had with some people responding to him. So, person replies, "I'm interested in road safety position you are hiring from. I got your number from a friend. Awesome. We still have positions open. When can you start?" I have some questions first. My friend says the start time is 6 a.m. I can't really do 6 because I have good friends I hang out with late at night, and waking up early isn't the best for me. Can I work a modified schedule? Best I can do for start is 11 a.m. Do you guys offer a sign-up bonus paid on day 1? I promise I won't quit after I get it. Areas here offer up to $5,000 for a sign-on, so I want at least that. And then 6 a.m. is the start time. Construction is best done in the morning when it's not. And then he pretty much says, and then he says he does offer a sign-on bonus. And I don't think this job is for me. Thanks for the interest.
I mean, there are companies that give you sign-on bonuses.
That was gonna be one of my
apartment, but
I looked that up and I couldn't believe that. A sign-on bonus, dude. That's freaking awesome.
I mean, if you really wanted, bro, they'll get you.
They'll get you, bro. That's crazy. And then try to modify your schedule like that on the spot, like hardcore. I went in there, guns blazing. Like, if I'm gonna work for you, this is how I want to work.
5 hours. You know how? First off, let me tell you why this is
the
fake.
audacity, but low-key respect.
Let me tell you why this is fake. If he's applying for a construction job, he wouldn't ask to modify the time, because what, you gonna start building the building by yourself? You gonna let everybody else start building?
Dude, there's a shift usually, I would think, but I really don't know how it goes into
Then
it.
he would have asked about shifts. You get what I'm saying? He just said, "Can I start at 11?" He didn't even say about what time can he get off. This is just But to
or more respectful response or question would be, how do your shifts work, and how can I?
But to the general question of it, the entitled generation. Every generation has been entitled. There was a generation.
Yeah.
There was a generation who conquered the earth in the name of Jesus Christ. Some might say that felt a little bit entitled. You know, there was a time where, you know, regardless of race, it happened on every continent. People felt, you know what, you're gonna be my slave. Some might say that was entitlement. There was a generation, people came to a whole land. It was like, you know what, Native Americans, I want this. This gonna be mine. That might be a little entitled. So for somebody to say now, oh, behold the entitled generation, shut up, you dramatic bitch. Listen here. We've been entitled since forever. That's how we get to the next step. It's just in our nature.
That's why I think I'm just enjoying the response. Like, that's why if they are real, dude, it's freaking hilarious to me.
It's just in our nature.
Went in there gun blazing. I want to hang with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to wake up
really
early.
Good friends.
And usually there's a sign-on bonus, and I want that.
What's up? So I promise I won't quit. That's the real part. I promise I won't quit.
Yo, bro, what does Rockthar say? Or is he like, what does he say? He's like, power is only given to those that are prepared to lower themselves enough to pick it up.
Second off,
that's it.
To Bjorn and Vikings, yeah.
Nobody hiring would reply to how the fuck do I get to and from work then, at all.
Yeah, this particular one is about a guy asking for a company vehicle or work vehicle, and then guy tells him no, and he replies, "How the fuck do I get to it from work?"
You gotta make it. I like the ... You just gotta make it, bro.
He wouldn't
you just
reply.
gotta fucking figure it out and go do your work, and then
he's haggling. If you guys
man.
don't provide transportation, then if you need me to work, I need $2,500 sign-on bonus on the first day. My God.
These have to be like trolls for like regular small companies too, like, and they're just taking the texts. Because I mean, like, if you've actually applied for jobs, like, you know this, like, you learn it when you apply, like, your first 16-year-old job.
So you think it's just somebody experiencing like what you normally probably would experience when it comes to job searching, and they're just complaining?
Well, it kind of depends, man. So, like, the higher up you go, and certain companies are more willing to give you more benefits than others. It's just depends on the company, and like you have to scout and you have to go through basically the bullshit to get to those companies. Like if you put in the work, then you're more likely to get a job at one of those other places. But I have seen like certain jobs where there's a lot of benefits and they just hire somebody who's like just walked in and stuff like that. Like they don't really have a lot of experience in doing anything, and they get introduced to a very what's like kind culture. And to an extent, like your company should be kind. It's just like you also have to be prepared, like for when they're not going to be. And so I just think it builds a lot of character. Like maybe I'm old-fashioned, but yeah, you got to get that character first before you can accept that other stuff. Because then you won't give a shit when they start taking it away, because all of a sudden they're like, hey man, we're losing money at the top. We got to take away these benefits. But you still have your job and you're still getting paid the same. We're just going to take a little bit of stuff away. And then it's like, cool, I don't care. Like I wasn't even using it either way.
I agree with that. I just for anybody entitled a generation, the entitled generation, to me is just wild.
You're just harping on her usage and her label.
Yeah, it's just wild.
I'm laughing
everybody want to point at. Everybody want to point at.
This is fucking hilarious. But you're right. That
the
was
entitled generation.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah. This is just. This is a complaint. I'm curious if this though, if he's actually like getting those, if they're real, and then to the point, I guess, kind of a point you were making, which was, to what degree does this happen? Just a guy complaining about something that usually just happens all the time. People are going to be this way.
Man, where are people named exist, Z-Man from? What European is Z-Man?
He's probably hiding his last name, maybe, but still.
Yeah. Right.
Works for a company. You don't want
that picture on Google somewhere.
All right, let's transition to this, because man, I was hoping that conversation would be more funny than it was. John got mad instead. All right. Oh no, I don't know. I meant to hit this one. I feel like this, because that would be a hard turn. I feel like that would be a hard turn. I feel like this is a good one.
You know what it is too? It's not even that we're more entitled. It's that everybody able to speak about their entitlement now. That's really all it is. Every community wants something. Name it. Name a community. I'll tell you what they want. They want something. Everybody wants something. They asking for something right now. So it's entitled. We're always going to ask for shit. We're always going to want shit. We're always going to feel like shit should be given to us. Like, cause I just don't understand, like, when older people, man, y'all generation so entitled. Yeah,
you reminded me of this anime.
Like John said, what episode? We're getting old.
Yeah, I just finished watching this anime, though. Essentially, like, throughout the series, the main bad guy is this, like, higher being, like a god that manifests itself, and it hates humanity because it's entitled. Like, it literally sees that it moves on from one thing to the next to the next. It's like now it wants this, and then it gets it, and then it only is satisfied for a little bit, and then it moves on to the next thing, and this, like, supreme being just hates it, and so he calls humanity redundancies, and it's literally trying to wipe out humanity because it just thinks it's like a gross thing because of that. And then the heroes are trying to basically save humanity against it.
Sound like a good guy to me.
What anime is that?
It's the Guilty Gear story.
Oh, okay.
But like it's a video game that's a fighting game, but they did the story mode in anime sequence, so there's actual chapters. You don't actually play through the story mode, you just watch it. And it's like its own little anime. But yeah, that's what they're trying to do. And like the hero of the story is trying to stop the bad guy because the hero loves chaos, and it loves that humanity is so chaotic, and so it's trying to save humanity because it's like there'd be no more fun if everything was orderly and there wasn't this like creature that was going around just kind of messing things up because it was never happy. And so he wants to save humanity. Yo, you made it to the end. We really appreciate it. Thanks for watching Fake Deep Thinking. If you like the show, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and to share. We really appreciate everything and appreciate you. So take it easy. Peace.
Peace.
Have a good day.